And they are racing at Turfway, and it's Sophia Strong and Utsi out to the front. Atlanta Strike away in the second position. Up the inside, Granite Candy third. Marine Loves Frank and those Orange Silks away in the fourth position. To the inside, Windward Flow is fifth at about 5 or 6 off the pace. Advancing to the outside as they head up the backside, deep on the course. That's Bloody Mary Morning. So down the back stretch, Sophia Strong shows the way. 3 parts of the length to Atlantic Strike. Granite Candy hard held to the inside from third. Marine Loves Frank is fourth as they head into the far turn run. The quarter was 23 seconds flat. Windward Flow to the inside now on the move. Wide is Richie's Noble Girl. Still 2 back to Bloody Mary Morning, and Nana's Gray is last. It's still Sophia Strong, the one to reel in. Atlanta Strike's the one that moves first. 3 wide, Princess Tapiture in between horses. Marine Loves Frank. Granite Candy is probing up the fence just in front of Richie's Noble Girl. Top of the home stretch, and there goes Atlantic Strike. Cut loose to the outside. Atlantic Strike with the lead to the top of the home stretch. Sophia Strong still fighting on. Here's Marine Loves Frank emerging from mid-pack. Late on the scene comes Windward Flow, 1/16 left. It's Atlantic Strike at 9-2, drawing away here. Atlantic Strike is going to win. And she won by about 3.5 in the end. Looked like Marine Loves Frank maybe just photoed out Windward Flow. And then another picture for the Miners, 117-3. Here's the start from Caleb Hayes. All set, and they are racing. Not a good start for Clear for Action, and a worse one for Awesome DJ, but fast one for Subdued, who sends out to the front. He'll have company, though. CC's Kitten up to the outside. Now these two go on with it. Popping will stalk that duo from third. Fly Knightley is fourth at about 2.5 off the pace. El Cheapo settles along fifth. To his outside, Tornado Boy is next, and a length and a half back to Semi Charm Day to the outside of Vitoriakin, the favorite, about 9 lengths off the lead. Clear for Action is deep on the course. 3 in front of Down Home Kitten, and slow starting Awesome DJ is last of the 11. 14 lengths top to bottom, up the backside they go. The quarter on the board, 24-4. CC's Kitten with 4.5 furlongs to go shows the way, racing well off the rail. Subdued to the inside second. Popping still sitting in the third spot. El Cheapo out in the clear from fourth. Fly Knightley in the pink silks is down on the inside. There goes Tornado Boy. Cut loose up to the outside as they head to the far turn. Chasing CC's Kitten has built up a 2.5 length lead. Popping up into second. Now El Cheapo set to strike. Subdued to the inside as they race around the turn. Clear for Action is closing in, but he was in wide for much of the journey. Outside a quarter to go. And CC's Kitten has been left alone up top, and the Axeman will turn on down. 3 to the good. So CC's Kitten off the turn in front. In front by 3. Up into second. Here comes Vitoriakin. And Vitoriakin a length and a half behind the pace setter. CC's Kitten, 1/16 left. CC's Kitten shake it up. Here comes Vitoriakin to the outside. CC's Kitten, Vitoriakin to the line. And a Florence photo. Photo finish. CC's Kitten to the inside. Vitoriakin to the outside. That was a camera close-up in 1:38 flat. They're at the post. And they are racing. Insolito with an alert beginning. Halloween up to the outside. Inveritable is forwardly placed. These 3 leave them out of the chute, and they straighten up the main course. Battle Boy away in the 4th position. Booyah is 5th at about 6 off the pace to the inside. Advancing is Romanico on the run down the back stretch. Mo Money, Mo Betta is about 3 in front of Stand for Freedom. Still 2 back to shortly in a similar margin. 2 point well taken at the back of the pack. The quarter was 22-4. Insolito and Mojo up top, showing the way by about 2.5 lengths. Veritable is second. Up to the outside, it is Halloween from third. Then 2 lengths further back down on the inside is Romanico, as they have just about 5/16 to go, where Insolito is paving the path. He's in front by about 4 lengths as they have 1 quarter to go. Up into second is Halloween. Up the rail comes Battleborn as they straighten away to the top of the home stretch. And Mojo getting busy on Insolito. He'll have to brace for the challenge of Stand for Freedom with a furlong to go. Here comes Stand for Freedom sweeping on by Insolito outside the 16th pole. And Stand for Freedom opening up with authority in the deep stretch. It is Stand for Freedom, punched home by Chris Landeros, won by almost 4. Insolito fought hard to hold second. Battleborn was third. A three-way pitcher for fourth involving Shortly, Booyah, and Point. Well taken. 117 for that. All set. They are racing. Slow start for Heston. Shortly after the start, Command Central was put in tight, but a clean and clear beginning for One Lucky Day out to the front down on the inside. Meanwhile, there goes Scent Shines, who comes on through. Now, Scent Shines takes the lead. Galquist will back off in second, as will One Lucky Day, third, 5 off the lead. Advancing to the outside of horses, Top Hat Blitz is fourth. There's Gun Rush up to the outside of that one now. Then it is Mountain Ghost and Row Copperhead Road as they turn up the backside run. Couple links further back to Monkey Zone just in front of Killer Bee at the back of the pack as they head up the backside, Command Central. The quarter was 22-4. The leader is Scent Shine, shows the way 2.5 lengths. From second is Galquist. One Lucky Day now to the outside of him from third. In between horses, Gun Rush is fourth. Deep on the course, Row Copperhead Road is fifth, but he's in about the 5 path. Mountain Ghost is next from between horses. Monkey Zone still 3. Back to Heston. Killer Bees under a heavy ride is the favorite, about to be passed by Top Hat Blitz, and warming up for the back, Command Central. Half mile 46-4. Here comes One Lucky Day to challenge Scent Shines. That's all for Galquist. He's thrown out the parachute as Monkey Zone is full of run, but on heels just had to check top at home stretch. Here's One Lucky Day at 17-1 to strike the front, but the head's up in the air. Here comes Gun Rush on the attack, and Command Central is rolling down the stand side. He had a poor start, but a fast finish. Command Central last of first to win, going away. Command Central punched home by about 5. One Lucky Day was second, Gun Rush third, and I think Killer Bee may have just edged out Royal Copperhead Road for fourth. Some decent prices here in the fourth to kick off the pick 6. They're at the post, and they are racing in the pick 5. Liam the Brave, with an alert beginning. El Ahijado forwardly placed. Box Off Warrior stacks up 3 deep. Push Button to the outside on the run the first turn. So up top with the lead, it is Push Button who goes and takes it right to him early now. Box Off Warrior takes off that one from second. Running off in between horses is Righted on the ice. Deep on the course, there goes Sprinklehead, really keyed up and in about the 5 path as Yono will stalk that quartet from 5th. Still 3 lengths further back to El Ahijado on the run down the backstretch. Liam the Brave is next. Fast Bite is about 10 lengths off the lead on the run down the backstretch. Then it is Perfect Painting, who's about maybe 2 lengths in front of Nicholas Jones at the back of the pack. The quarter was 24-2. Push Button at 3-5 shows the way. Sprinklehead, upset-minded, comes up to the outside from second. Righted on the ice, now levels off from third. Box Office Warrior within striking range, waiting for room along the inside. He's locked and loaded, needs to work his way out, though. Then it is Fast Bite from 5th. Also still there, Yono is fighting on as they race around the turn. Half mile, 48-1. And Push Button is just that with a quarter to go. Corrales with a confident handling now. Box Office Warrior will get a seam to the inside as Sprinklehead is floated out wide top at home stretch. Now the whip is out on Push Button. Push Button still up top, has a furlong to get. Down the center, here comes Perfect Painting at a huge number. Perfect Painting up to the outside as Push Button has hit a wall. And it is Perfect Painting shifting ground late on the scene to the outside. Liam the Brave up the inside. Delmo to the wire. Perfect Painting at 9-1 wins unofficially. Number 11, Delmo was second. A host of horses hit the line for the Miners. 138-4. Unofficially, Perfect Painting, your winner. They're at the post. And they are off in the 41st running of the Cincinnati Trophy Stakes. And as expected, BG Warrior straight to the front. Moon Magic Chrissy, she'll press from the inside from second. Botanical is a close-up third. The favorite's about 3 lengths off the lead. Then Bulsara settles long in fourth, just in front of Jill Jitterbug. Then a link for the back to Fun and Feisty, and Miss Peabody is last of the 7. Up top, it's the Valdale winner. BG Warrior shows the way. She's really keyed up. In fact, the saddle slipped forward just a touch on BG Warrior as they head up the backside. She's 4 in front and going quick. The quarter 22-4. So it's BG Warrior on the stretch out, showing the way by about 5 now. Moon Magic Chrissy is second. Meanwhile, Botanical is relaxed there in third, about 8 lengths off the lead. She's just in front of Moon Magic Chrissy now up to the outside. There goes Jill Jitterbug, still 4. Back to Fun and Feisty, and Miss Peabody still trails. Half mile rapid, 45 and 3. BG Warrior still up top, and that saddle is right up past the Withers here as she shows the way. Her lead still 6 lengths. Moon Magic Chrissy was second, but there goes Botanical with that blitz on the far turn run as they race past the quarter pole. BG Warrior still up top. Her lead is down to 4.5 lengths as Botanical is wearing her down up the inside. Jill Jitterbug's running on from last. Miss Peabody top at home stretch. BG Warrior is still up top. She's in front by only a length. Botanical wanders up to the outside and sweeps on by. 1/16th left in the Cincinnati Trophy, and Botanical is drawing away. And Botanical, a perfect 3-4-3 on the synthetic. She crushes him in the Cincinnati Trophy, and she won by almost a half a dozen. Good effort from Jill Jitterbug to be second. BG Warrior photoed for the Shoto with Bolsara. Running time 1:36 and 2. Completes the load. They are at the post. And they are racing at Turfway to a level beginning. Segoy had an alert beginning. Red line overdrive flashing speed. And up to the outside, Ricochet on the run the first turn. So from the inside, red line overdrive shows the way from between horses. Kisselada close up second. Up on the extreme outside, it is Ricochet. Then a link for the back down on the inside. Elusive Target at 6-1 will track him from fourth. Quantum Leap is about 5 lengths off the lead as they turn up the backside. Red line overdrive showing the way from between horses. It is Kisselot as they took the first quarter up on the board 23 seconds flat. So from the outside, York Tavern. In the middle, it's Red line overdrive as they continue to run up the backside just outside a half mile to go. On the inside, Red line overdrive to the outside from second as they head in the far turn run is Segoy. Then it is Kisselot from third. Up to the outside, Ricochet's on the move from fourth. Quantum Leap starts to launch as York Tavern is drawn within 6 lengths of the lead. Up the inside, Elusive Targets within striking range. And from the backfield, starting to roll. Here comes Flags Up. They round the turn. The half mile on the board was 46 and 1. And up top with the lead, it is Segoy as they race towards the top of the home stretch. And Segoy will turn first. Red line overdrive, still fighting tenaciously down on the inside. From between horses, Ricochet. And here comes Flags Up, rolling down the stand side. Flags Up, sweeps up, and draws away. Segoy fighting on for second as they race down to the line. Heads up, Flags Up is going to win and win by a length. Segoy was second. Ricochet was third. Elusive Target was fourth. The running time 1:37 and 1. They're at the post. And they're off in the John Battaglia Memorial. For the lead from the outside, Freezing Point, American Speed to the inside, and Eyes on the King, those three right together. Goodheart came away racing just about 2.5 lengths off the lead, covered up to the outside by the favorite Gilmore, who's in some traffic there in between horses. Freezing Point now back into the 5th position. Down the inside, Scooby Quando savoring every yard as they work around the opening turn. Then we come back to Bromley, and up to the outside of Bromley is Moon Landing. Aristocracy down along the inside, hard held. Up to the outside is Congruent as they head up the backside. Accident is last. 5 furlongs to go with the Battaglia. The quarter was 22 and 4. An American Speed is playing Catch Me If You Can, shows the way 2.5 lengths. Eyes on the King will let him go and track from second. From the inside, Goodheart is third. Gilmore content to track from fourth, about 6 lengths off the lead. To the inside, Scooby Quando is next. Miranda Wright starts to spiral up and up to the outside. Here comes Freezing Point, still 3. Back to Moon Landing, who's being asked to quicken. Aristocracy is under a heavy ride. And between horses, Bromley is cut loose, catching the eye. Rounding the turn in the Battaglia. Still up top, it's American Speed. But here comes Gilmore, set to strike to the outside. Also, gaining ground to the outside. Here comes Bromley, many chances to the top of the home stretch, and way out wide, moon landing, launching up after the lead. Bromley still fighting on, 3 deep down the center of the track. Here comes Congruent, and Congruent makes it 3 across the course. They're inside the final 16th, and up top, it is Congruent who's going to draw away. Congruent was brilliant in the Battaglia, one under wraps, and he won it by 3 in the end. Scooby Quando with a good effort to be second, then Bromley and moon landing. Congruent, Sonny Leone in 1:43 flat. Congruent, the Grace on a Tappet rolling through the stretch. Full field of 12 at the post. And they are racing. Marsan hustled out to the front. She'll have company. Slender Betsy towards her inside. And Fun and Tears forwardly placed to the outside. On the run down the back stretch. Marsan shows the way. She's a keeper. Quiet Pretty Kitty. And Fun and Tears hard held from fourth. From between horses, Azamana Empire is next. Down along the inside is Zero Click as they run up the backside. Still 3 or 4 lengths back to Slender Betsy, who's about 7 lengths off the lead. Lucky Cat 2 is next. Deep on the course, Artema's Sweetheart, still 2. Back to Mambo Kitten, and at the back of the pack band from Midway. The quarter 22 seconds flat. Marsan shows the way, but Fun and Tears at a big number set to strike, and she's doing so well in hand from second. Miss Sovelia is third at about a length off the leaders. She's a keeper fourth. From the backfield, Lucky Cat 2 starts to heat up. Azamana Empire is next. Top of the home stretch. Here comes Miss Sovelia sweeping up and after the lead. Meanwhile, Slender Betsy, rather Azamana Empire, just checked off heels as Miss Sovelia still up top. Here comes Lucky Cat 2 and Gabe Lagunas down the stand side as Miss Sovelia is shortening stride, and Lucky Cat 2 is lengthening hers. And Lucky Cat 2 clawing her way to the top. She's going to win by a length to the end. Finishing second was Miss Sovelia, then a photo for third between Artema's Sweetheart and Azamana Empire, who had to check in deep stretch, 1:11 and 1.